All right, so we did the check-in today. The results, for the most part, I should be pretty happy with it. And it kind of makes sense as to where the results ultimately were today. And so from the last time I checked in, which was about 2 weeks ago, checking in today, I lost a total of about 4 pounds, 1.5 pounds being from body fat, and unfortunately, we lost about a half pound of muscle. So I am now 165.6. As previously, I was 169.7. And my body fat percentage went from a 19.8 to a 19.4. So we're still in good progress here. Again, it did kind of make sense, and I've talked about this before. I've been having a lot of difficulty reaching the 190 mark for protein. So I just have to turn it up a little more, which I think I'll be able to do these coming weeks. And then also, with the new workout system that I have, I'm going to allow my muscle groups to actually have time to rest. So I'm hoping that that can boost the muscle protein synthesis in its recovery, hence retaining more muscle mass. But again, overall, I'm pretty happy with where we're at. Look, losing 4 pounds in 2 weeks is it's a feat in itself, right? So it's a huge achievement for me. But again, like we stay wanting more, so I'm gonna turn it up in terms of the muscle mass gaining. The fat is burning right off, so I'm doing the right thing there. And then other cool things about the scan was from the first weigh-in, or from the first check-in, both my right and my left arms and legs were at about a 0.3 pound deficit with between each other. And this recent scan, my arms are about a 0.15 differential between each other, with my left being weaker than my right arm. And then with my legs, they are completely like dead even. It was pretty cool looking at that. So I think over the next 2 weeks, I still want to be shredding. So hopefully by the third check-in, I'll be at about 19% body fat flat, and hopefully I'll still be able to keep my weight of 165. In that, as I'm losing fat, I'm going to be gaining that muscle. And I mean, now I really, really believe what everyone says when they say it's really hard to gain muscle, because it actually kind of is, which is, for me, it's really, really weird, because the science isn't sciencing for me in my mind. Because in these last 2 weeks, I feel like I've moved up in terms of like total resistance that I do, even with the weight overall, as opposed to, I know in these last 2 weeks that some of my sets, instead of going from the 25, 35, 45, I was staying at 35, 35, and 45. So I was doing heavier sets overall, and I felt better. And even looking at my body, like I look bigger, but yeah, I'm not sure how that works. Apparently, I lost half a pound of muscle mass. So the adjustment there is my nutrition. Again, I have to put at least another 50 to 60 grams of protein into my diet a day. And I think that's obtainable without changing too much. It's maybe like an extra shake or two, or maybe even like one more big meal. But ultimately, it's about like five times of eating in your day, with about 40 grams of protein in each of those servings. But yeah, that sounds possible. I just have to start eating breakfast a lot more diligently now, which is fine. I'll just find something to eat once I head out from the gym, and we'll make it work. But speaking of food, yeah. So today I was, after looking at those results, I'm not gonna lie. At first, I was kind of like disappointed in myself because of the fact that I lost weight and I was trying to gain weight. But looking at it again, it really isn't that bad. And yeah, as I look at it more and more, it's actually really cool. Yeah, losing 4 pounds in about 2 weeks is that's not bad. That's a good problem to have. I think that's what my lady was saying too. She was like, "You're mad about that?" I'm like, "Yeah, you're right. I shouldn't really trip too much about it." She's absolutely right. But for the food for today, again, after like seeing where I was at, I kind of went ham. So I'm already at 1500, well, 1570. So I'm about 1500 calories in for the day already, and I'm at 152 grams of protein. So I still have a good portion of the day left and enough room for a big meal and another shake, and that's going to put me well over the 190 mark. And I guess too much protein isn't bad. Like, it's just gonna, come right out of you anyways. And then for the workouts today, I took it pretty easy. Just within mind, I'm starting my new workout schedule tomorrow, so I wanted to have somewhat of a rest day today to give my entire body enough time and a full day to like be able to recover, just so I can give the one muscle group that I plan on starting with tomorrow, which I believe is chest. So yeah, I want to give that all like my full go. So we took it easy today. Maybe not. Yeah, I took it easy. Okay, fine, I took it easy. For sit-ups, I did 60 total reps, 4 sets of 15 at my body weight. For the leg curls, I did 40 total reps. Bicep curls, I did 40, but I was on the machine instead of the barbell. And then I stayed at like 30 pounds for all of the 40 reps. Again, I took it really light. Isolated triceps, I did 40 reps of those. Calf raises, I did 40 reps. And I was supposed to do abductor ins and outs, but I kind of went heavy yesterday. So today I took it, I just didn't even do them at all. Because again, I want everything to be able to recover for this next week because I plan to go pretty hard. But I really feel like my body's kicked into gear. So I'm hoping, fingers crossed, these next 2 weeks, I'm going to see a bit more of a dramatic change. But yeah, we just got to stay consistent and stay focused, and we'll get to it. Y'all thought I didn't have a quote ready. I did. I absolutely did. And it is, break a sweat, break the limits. Today's workout is tomorrow's strength. Own your journey and let every drop of sweat be the ink that scripts your relentless pursuit of greatness. I'll see y'all tomorrow.